like razor. Shawty got wick, got flavor. What is up, my beautiful boos? Welcome back to my channel. I am Michaella Shanti if you beauties are new here to my channel. So today, beauties, we are gonna get right into the video, girl. So we're getting into this 1980s glam vibes. This look is very simple, you guys. I did just use one palette. I went into my Colorpop URAQT palette. We have some beautiful, nice purple shades. So we are gonna create the same thing on the left side of the eye right over here. So for this tutorial, I'm going into the URAQT palette. This is by Colorpop. So beauties, you can see this is a nice, beautiful array of some purple hues, some pink hues. This is a nice, beautiful palette if you do love some purple shades like me. If you like some glitter shades, this is definitely going to give you those type of vibes. This eyeshadow look is definitely not very advanced. You definitely can complete this in the comfort of your own home. Even if you're a beginner makeup artist, if you're a beginner at doing makeup, you guys can definitely create this look right here at home. And also, beauties, before I do get into blending out these beautiful colors, we are definitely going to set our eyes so we can have these pigments pop. So I'm going into I'm going to be going into my P. Louise base in Rumor number 2 over here. So beauties, this is in Rumor number 2 base over here, so we can get a nice base on so we can have these pigments to pop in. I definitely did want to finish up this series, you guys. I have been doing a little kind of a series of me doing the eras of makeup, and then I really did want to get all the way up to 2020. So we're at 80s right now. I'm hoping maybe next week or the week after that I can get into 90s, and then we'll get into our 2000s, 2010, and then our 2020 present makeup that we do in this era. And beauties, also for brows, I did do my brows off of camera, but what they really did focus back in the 1980s was a nice, bold, natural brow. So definitely if you have some thick brows, you don't even have to put too much, you know, eyebrow stuff. But me, I got some more thin brows. I did just try to make my eyebrows a little bit thicker. Didn't go too much, you know, fleeky out how we do in our era right now. So I just kind of made them a little more fluffy. I put my hairs up and then just tried to keep it more of a fuller type of looking brow, a little bit more bold looking. I'm going into the shade Heart Eyes. It is a nice, beautiful purple matte shade. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna focus that color right in the edge corners of our eyes over here, and we're just gonna focus that blend out and get a nice kind of cat eye effect out to the outer edges of our eyebrow. We did bring it up and bring it out into our eyebrow so we can give us a nice natural lift to our eyeshadow with this look, so we can just give it a nice uplift. We're gonna get into the shade called Cutie Pie. It is a nice, beautiful, lighter purple glitter shade. It's very shimmery, very vibrant, something to brighten up our eye. And also, beauties, for this step as well, I also just go into my P. Louise base, and I'm just gonna kind of trace out where I would have a cut crease, and I'm just gonna kind of, you know, trace it out in that way of where I want it to be. But you're kind of just going to want to do a light trace out because we still don't want a super defined cut crease. We just want something that looks very natural but also elegant and beautiful. So we're just going to do something. And also, beauties, if you are looking for your glitter shade to shimmer and pop just a little bit more, I also do spray some of my setting spray onto my brush over here. And we're going to pack this right in the inner middle over here. You can also swipe it down, but you're just going to kind of want to coat it just like kind of in a circular motion where you would have cut your crease. The next shade that we're going to get into is a shade called Love Note. Is definitely kind of like a very super light, more monotone purple. It is a matte shade, so we're just going to pop this more on our inner crease over here. So you're just going to kind of pop it in that corner, kind of give it some of those cut crease vibes. Alright, beauties, so now you guys can see how these shades are looking like all together combined. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back in with those pigments just for a second time. We're going to enhance our cat eye over here in our uplift, and then just go in with a little bit of shimmer, and then we're going to get into our next step, girl, okay? And also, you guys, if you guys are somebody who does like 80s vibes or 80s stuff, what is like your favorite 80s like iconic movie? What is your guys' favorite 80s movie that you guys have seen? What kind kind of vibes also do you get off of this makeup look? If it's giving you some 80s vibes, disco vibes, what kind of vibes are you guys getting off of this makeup look right over here? On this side of the eye, I did pop on a little bit of neon pigment, and I also did get into a little bit of glitter as well, a little bit of some foil type of glitter. So I'm gonna also pop that in. I'm gonna pat on a little bit of my P. Louise base on my inner corner of my eye, and then I'm gonna go into my Dolzera Cosmetics neon pigment, and I'm just gonna pack that on right in my little inner corner of the eye. And then right on top of that, I'm just gonna pop on a little bit of lash glue, and then I'm gonna pop on a little bit of that yellow foil just to give a nice brightened neon beautiful 80s eye. So I'm just gonna line it out with this eyeliner pencil, and then I'm gonna smudge it out and smoke it out a little bit. We can also use this smudger right over here on the opposite end of the thing. I didn't even think about this, you guys. I was using my eyeshadow brush because they did definitely go for, in 1980s, you guys, they did definitely go for a smudge type of eyeliner feel and vibe. So that's what we're gonna go for in this video. Alright, so this is what that eyeliner is looking out, a little bit smudged out. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get into my glitters and my foil in purple. I usually take my glitter primer by NYX, and I'm just gonna pop a little bit of that on. I'm gonna put on a little bit of just some regular purple, light purple glitter, and then we're gonna just pop that on a little bit on top with a little bit of foil like we did on the right side of the eye over here. So now, beauties, what we are about to do, girl, we about to pop on some lashes. So for lashes, I did get into something that's more natural for this look, because you guys know back in the 1980s, they did not have no, 4D mink or, 25mm lashes back in the day. So we're definitely gonna get into something that's a little bit more of a natural type of eye look. These are called Broadway eyes. I got this from my friend Dree a long time ago before she moved. Thank you so much, Dree, if you are watching this video. But they're natural. They're supposed to be 100% human hair lashes. They're very natural. They have a thin band line, so they definitely look more natural than as if you're putting on, some 25mm or, some more thicker type of lashes. So these are definitely more of a natural look for the eye. And also, beauties, before you guys do get into your eyelashes, I also like to do is just coat my eyelashes before I put on my regular eyelashes. So I just coat them with my mascara and then put them on. For some people, this will also might be different. Whatever type of routine you have for your eyelashes, do your usual routine that you do have. Usually my eyelashes, you guys, are naturally curly, so I don't have to curl my eyelashes. I know some girls have very straight eyelashes, so sometimes you do have to curl them and then put it on. So whatever type of routine that you guys have for your eyelashes, when you do put them on, just follow that routine and pop them right on. Now for our full face beat, I'm gonna get into my ILMAKIAGE foundation, and I'm also gonna combine it with the Juvias Place I Am Magic just for a little bit more of a full coverage. Beauties, before I do get into a full face beat, you guys, I totally forgot that I have to prime my skin before we do get into any type of full face beat, you guys. So I'm going into this is the Glassy Touch and Soul primer. So I love going into this. It's very creamy, it's very moisturizing. It definitely does give your face some moisture that it does need back into your skin. I think I bought this maybe like 2 or 3 months ago. It's been lasting me a pretty good long time. So I'm just gonna pop this on with my beauty blender. I love blending this out with the beauty blender. I feel like I get a more nice finish with the beauty blender. And also, you guys, comment down below, what's your guys' favorite foundation? What foundation do you guys like the best? Do you guys have oily skin? Do you guys have combination skin? Do you guys have dry skin? I feel like I have more of combination skin because I don't feel like my face gets oily, but I don't feel like it gets too dry. I really feel like I have combination skin because my skin's never like one side or the other. It's usually like in between or kind of maybe normal skin. So for concealer, you guys know I gotta get into my Maybelline Master Conceal by Face Studio. I am going to prime it up, girl, do it on our concealed parts under our eyes. We're not gonna go too, full blown out like, full face beat, but we're definitely gonna make sure we're concealed. We're gonna make sure we have a nice cat eye and we're very lifted underneath our eye. And then we're gonna get into our contour. I'm gonna go into my Lo-Fi palette and then just blend out those 2 more bronzy shades into our cheekbones, our under of our jawline, and just get very sculpted out. And also, beauties, I did just pop on a little bit of some little fake freckles on here. I just used my stippling brush and I kind of just pat it on the areas that I do want freckles, like on your nose and everything. Had it in different areas, and you can get like kind of like a freckle type of look. And I'm also gonna just go into my 353 Fierce by Nature palette, and then I am going to pop on a little bit of blush, just a little bit to rose in my cheeks up a little bit and give it just like kind of like a nice hue to this look. So I'm just gonna take the same shade that we did use on our upper eyes to blend out this shadow. So you're just gonna also take it on your lower lash line right over here and blend that color out. So beauties, for my waterline, I'm going to go into my black liner that I did use on our eyelids over here where we did smoke it out and smudge it out. So we're also going to take this on the bottom, and we're going to create that cat eye effect and lift our eye upward. And then also beauties, you're just going to smudge it out a little bit on the edges. Alright, and then now we're going to get into our final steps of our lips over here. So for lips, I'm going into my Lorac lipstick. This is in Secret Agent. So I'm going to pop this on, girl, and then we're going to pop on a little bit of gloss on top. And then I'm also going to pop on a little bit of my Passion lip gloss. This is by Captive Moon Beauty, you guys. You guys also check out her page. I will also link her down below. This is the Passion lip gloss, you guys. This definitely hydrates your lips, and also you can use this as a topper to your lipstick or any type of lipstick that you do go into. I like it because it gives me a nice, beautiful, plump, juicy lip. You guys can also use my discount code LOVEMICHAELA1 for free shipping on anything on the website, girl. So what I'm going to do, beauties, is I'm just going to fix up my hair a little bit. I did mainly do what I was going to do with my hair, but I'm just going to fix it up a little bit, and then I will be right back, girl, okay? Alright, my beautiful beauties, this is the completed tutorial for you beauties today. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did get some good tips and tricks on your makeup, I hope you guys did stay tuned until the end. If you did, I love you, girl. You are so amazing. Thank you, boo. And I hope to see you guys on my next video. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you guys will not miss an upload from me. And I love you, beauties, and I will catch you guys on my next upload. Love you guys. Bye. I'm in love, but not with anybody. I'll see you in a cold.